Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with the next review of the Fangoria Challenge. And this time, Jason and I watched one of our favorites, Pin. Pin, or Pin, a Plastic Nightmare, is a 1988 horror film starring Terry O'Quinn and David Hewlett, and it's one of the 101 best horror movies you've never seen, according to Fangoria. I would agree with Fangoria, since I already stated this is one of my favorites. Pin is short for Pinocchio, and the title character of this movie is an anatomy doll. Basically, a life-size, see-through dummy. Think of Skinless Frank from Hellraiser in doll form. It's as if someone made a mannequin of him. That's Pin, and he truly is a plastic nightmare. Leon and Ursula are sister and brother, and their father, played by Terry O'Quinn, is a doctor. In his office sits Pin, and Dr. Linden uses him like a ventriloquist dummy. The creepy doll teaches life lessons to the kids in a creepy voice. Of course, it's really just Dr. Linden throwing his voice. Or is it? Leon believes Pin is really alive and considers him to be his best friend. After all, Leon doesn't have any other friends, except for Ursula, and she's his sister. Leon and Ursula are already very close, maybe even too close. And over the years, Leon forms a close relationship with Pin. As he gets older, though, Leon crosses the line into obsession. He is literally obsessed with Pin. But that's not the only thing he's obsessed with. Leon is also obsessed with Ursula, but not just her everyday life, her sex life in particular. Like I said, even as sister and brother, they're way too close. It gets to the point where Leon is overbearing and even controlling of Ursula's sex life. And then, when their parents die in a tragic accident, it only gets worse. Now, living alone in the big house is Leon, Ursula, and Pin, in his very own room. With her father dead, Ursula thought she'd never hear Pin's voice again. She was wrong, and she learns this when she witnesses Leon and Pin having a conversation. "When did you learn to do that voice?" Ursula asks Leon. It's not long before Leon is dressing up Pin in a suit, and even skin and hair. Now the doll is even more realistic looking than ever. Because, that is, Pin is not a doll. To Leon, anyway. It just so happens that Pin is always around when people meet their grisly fates. Coincidence? Maybe. Maybe not. Things really get out of control when Ursula starts seriously dating a guy named Stan. Leon isn't happy about that, and neither is Pin. It all leads up to a truly terrifying final shot as the credits roll. I would say Pin is another perfect example and representation of the Fangoria Challenge. It's so damn good, and so damn underrated. It also doesn't help that Pin is so hard to find now. It's expensive on VHS and really expensive on DVD. Where's the Blu-ray? Where is the Blu-ray? Someone needs to release this because more people need to see it. When you do, Pin won't be one of the 101 best horror movies you've never seen. It'll be one of the 101 best horror movies you have seen. It's worthy of both lists. I really love the setting. It was filmed on location in Canada, but is supposed to be set in the US. Terry O'Quinn is great as always. He's such an underappreciated actor. David Hewlett is fantastic in this. It's funny, at one point he's watching Scanners, and he'd later go on to play in Scanners 2. Ursula is played by Cynthia Preston, and she's super cute. No wonder why she was so promiscuous in this. We do get a bit of gratuitous nudity, and again, a really frightening final shot. The big standout, of course, though, is Pin. Chances are he'll creep you out in at least one of his forms. I'm not sure if I prefer him with or without skin. I like that they showed him both ways. Regardless, Pin definitely lives up to its title. It's a plastic nightmare. And my relatable recommendation is The Fear. The Fear is a 1995 horror film featuring a human-sized wooden figure named Morty. As you can see, Morty and Pin are probably cousins somewhere down the line. So I thought this was the perfect relatable recommendation. I instantly think of Pin whenever I watch The Fear, and vice versa. So tell me guys, have you seen Pin? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. And of course, please be sure to check out Jason's review. What will we watch next for the Fangoria challenge? Check back soon to find out. Thanks for watching guys. Hit that thumbs up and be kind, subscribe.